Hello there, how are you? I hope you have been keeping safe. Compliments of the season to you. I'd like to welcome you once again to my YouTube channel, Keeping It Real with Abiola. On this channel, I share real issues of marriage, relationships, and personal growth. This is because these topics are actually fundamental to our lives as individuals in the family, in the workplace, and in the society. So I kick-started discussion on this channel on the topic of marriage using my book, Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide as a talking point. Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide is a book that I recently published, and I did a virtual launch of it in August this year. So we have started some few weeks back, we started a review of this book, starting from the foreword through the chapters. So 2 weeks ago, we did a review on chapter 5 on the subject title of romance, where we highlighted romance and sex as two different activities. Today, we should be reviewing chapter 6 on the subject title of love. However, I will be doing a detour to make a tribute to a jewel of inestimable value, my mother. This is the reason why I'm holding this candle in honor of my mother. My mother passed on Sunday, December 20, 2020, at the age of 80 years old. People say that at that age, it is a celebration of life. Oh yes, indeed, because we bless God for her life. She lived a good life. However, no matter how old your parents are, or our parents are, we are always still so sad to see them pass on. My mother was the truest and dearest of all mothers. My mother was a precious gift from God. My mother had so much love, so much uncommon love for her children. My mother was the inspiration behind my book. My mother married my dad, and like every other wife, she had the expectation of a happily ever after with her husband. But alas, it was not to be, because my dad married other wives, and so I grew up with a lot of unpleasant memories and seeing my mother so sad and teary most of the time. Eventually, my parents separated and we had to live with my mom. My mom had to sacrifice her teaching career, her profession, and started to do business runs in a struggle to make ends meet to support 5 children. Eventually, we grew up, we went through university, and so we were able to shower our mom with a good life. So my mom lived a good life because we were able to shower her with the love we showered upon us while we were children. In her last days, my mother went through so much pain. She struggled between answering God's call or holding on to life because she didn't want to leave us, our children. She still wanted to be with us for more time. This is the first Christmas without my mom. Normally, on Christmas Day, we would all gather at my mom's place. She would cook and we would eat and be merry. I miss my mother so much, but I'm comforted by the fact that she has gone to be with the Lord, free from all the struggles of this world, free from all the pain that she was experiencing while she was ill. So friends, I want to use this opportunity to reiterate the relationship between marriage and one's destiny. Marriage is a very powerful institution, and the choice of a spouse is the most important decision, it is the second most important decision after salvation that anyone can make, because every man and every woman has a God-given destiny and purpose to fill. Marriage can either fulfill this destiny, can progress it, can alter it, or can even end it. There have been countless stories of people whose destinies have been altered, whose destinies have even lost, or who have even ended their lives in the course of marriage. It is said that beside every successful man is a woman, and likewise, beside every successful woman is a man also. Why, if not so, would Dr. Akimomi of African Development Bank, why would he have quoted this saying, when he was re-elected for the second time as a president of that bank. He said, "Marrying my wife is the best decision I made in my life. I would not be who I am today without her." Or why else would Dr. Ibukun Awoshiba, chairman of First Bank, on her 50th birthday and 30th wedding anniversary, cite this? "Truly, I am grateful for my husband of 30 years, for his love, encouragement, and for creating an enabling environment for me to blossom." Friends, what are your thoughts on this? If you're listening to me right now, what are your thoughts on marriage and relationship between one's destiny? You may be saying, okay, maybe I've achieved my destiny, I've achieved my purpose. What about my children? What about your children? What about your nieces? What about your nephews? What about friends? Remember, if each one could reach one, then each one can teach one. What a wonderful nation Nigeria would be. I'm currently doing a promo on my book. The promo was supposed to end on December 26, 2020. But in the spirit of love, in the spirit of my mother, and also to reiterate the issue of marriage, I'll be extending the promo to January 15, 2021. I want to thank you for watching and listening to my videos. I want to please tell you to subscribe to my videos. Click the notification button for prompting when new videos are released. And I also want to inform that from now till my mother is laid to rest, I will not be doing any video until she has been laid to rest in honor of my mother. So that means I will see you next year by God's grace, in 3 weeks' time, next year by God's grace. And I pray that the Lord will keep us from now till that time. I also want to tell you to please continue to keep safe in all your activities as you celebrate Christmas. Remember to reflect on the reason behind the season. And also, as you enter into the new year, remember to dedicate and rededicate your life to Christ. And I also want to tell you, if your mom or any of your parents is still alive, please shower them with love while they're still alive. I want to thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless Nigeria. Thank you and bye-bye.